Today I'm going to speak about how people are disappearing. I need everybody to check their family lines, and I do mean everybody. Everybody that you know who's been born, who's alive, and I need you to check on them physically, or get them on camera at minimal. Check your old Bibles, check your peoples who have done family lineages, find all of your relatives, and I do mean all of them, because people are going missing and people are dying. A lot of this does deal with identity theft and people's being replaced. People look a bit different. Some have had plastic surgery to seem more like your relative or friend. It's horribleness that is spread across this world. They're aiming for veterans, people with disabilities, people that they view as a drain on the economy. These include people who I characterize as angels or specially lifted and gifted, which includes people with Down syndrome. There are also people on spectrums. This also includes any with mental health and or chemical dependency. We have millions of illegal peoples here in America, and for some reason they thought it was their God-given right to steal from people who died, or kill people, or lead to their deaths, or do human trafficking, or any sort of thing. There's also been illegal organ and donation and theft and sales, over 1 million in the last 3 years in America alone. Please, if your people are dead, check their bodies. I know it's hard, but check them for scarring, stitches, and other things. And yes, I would have them exhumed. We have illegal doctors here, people who proclaim to be dentists who aren't. There was a facility found in Minnesota, in Brainerd, Minnesota, or just outside of, that had people in it who had been operated on their brains. They had had torture done to their feet, subliminal programming and conditioning, over 40 people. There are places that are doing lobotomies. There are places with people who are legally slept in comas. This is what I'm calling a silent or slow death. Okay? Because I've called who I can to come here from other countries and save us, because we can't save ourselves. I was illegally arrested in Minneapolis, Minnesota, by people who were posing as Minneapolis police officers from 2 other jurisdictions, and then I was handed off, not like legally arrested, but handed off to another officer from Savage, who wasn't an officer of Savage, it turns out, but an officer in Prior Lake. Okay? I'm all like, it's not legal, it's not right, it was mistaken identity. I'm all like, the sheriff in Scott County went to the jail and told them to release me, and they didn't. Something is wrong here. People need to listen. I never committed any crimes in Scott County. Not ever. I'm all like, so I know that they're trying to figure themselves out. I know Minneapolis is trying to dig to the bottom of everything. I'm states away because my own country, America, is something called United Governments of Government States, which is many other governments in places who have people in our politicos, people in our law enforcement, people in our militaries. I'm all like, the militaries, I believe, are figuring themselves out. I'm all like, and dressing differently. And I know that we have at least 3 countries that are sending military here. I'm telling you, if you're illegal here, get out. You will be sorted with later, or by other countries, your countries, I don't care, get out. I'm all like, you're killing us. Decisions that you make are killing us. I'm all like, it's just freaking horrible. Alright? You're putting people in places that don't deserve to be there. You're taking away children that don't deserve to be taken away from. I'm all like, I was forced to go into North Memorial Hospital over a year ago, against my will. They put me on a medical floor after knocking me out downstairs and did God knows what to me, and then they wouldn't let me leave. So there's something called Propagation 86 that they developed to impregnate women, and then 86, the paternal rights, which they tried to do in Minnesota. But I was forced Plan B instead. So you can believe me or not, but they forced me into that ambulance, and they didn't know what they were doing. They're good cops. I'm all like, they thought I wasn't well, and I was fine. Someone was trying to do something to me. I've talked about being stalked. I'm all like, and I was trying to get them to do it to me out in public during the day. I guess they didn't like that very much. So they forced me into North Memorial, took me into this back area, way past the ER, something that they're now calling a behavioral area, but it wasn't then. So there were only, 2 other patients, I think, at the same time, or 1. I'm all like, who was also having the same shit done to her. So I just don't, it's just, look for your people in person, okay? I don't trust this technology. I don't trust phones. Our phone lines are being messed up, especially cell phones. Call on landlines only. I'm all like, if you have fax lines, fax people. I'm all like, and actually fax them things. And then make sure that they get it, and make sure that they get what you actually sent them. Because I don't know if they're confusing things. Turn on your fax machines, number 1. I'm all like, most of you still have your fax lines. So turn them on, or get them turned on, and start communicating with people. I'm all like, I know some of you have noticed, maybe your friends on Facebook look different. Okay? There's a reason why. They're not them. I know of at least 2 on my Facebook friends. Okay? Or you get all this digital stuff. Or they look like they're drugged. I'm all like, something's wrong. And we're not doing enough about it. We're not fighting back. I'm all like, you need to free yourselves, okay? Right now I'm telling people, get out of the fucking cities, okay? There's too much technology there. I'm all like, if you have relatives, most of us have somebody out in the sticks, go to the sticks and see them. If you can call first, fine. Otherwise, just pack up your shit and go. I'm all like, I want the militaries to go to the cities first if they can. I'm all like, block off everything and start going through people and fingerprinting people and facially recognizing people internationally. If you shouldn't be here, get on a plane and get out, or get in a vehicle and get out. You're killing people. You're selling people. Get out. How's ya? Nanotechnology is real. There's over 7 different types on this planet. Okay? They can do things to put in your foot to make pain in your left foot. When you have pain on your left side, they're telling you that you're doing something wrong. I'm all like, it's messed up, but it's a type of communication, and most of it's so light that you don't notice, but you'll stop doing certain things. If you're a smoker, smoke in your right hand and see if you get pain in your left foot. They did it to me, and I told them to go fuck themselves in their own ass. I'm all like, because, and yeah, if you don't smoke, start smoking or vaping. Then your organs aren't wanted. So, I'm telling you, look for people. Look for everybody you can. And when you find strangers, and yeah, break into fucking probate court. Yeah. Because 90% in the last 15 years hasn't gone to the actual people who had things willed to themselves. There's been identity theft, people replacing people at will readings. I'm all like, wills that got lost, people not notified 85% of the time. That's also because they want to hide the death. So, look for your people, look for your relatives' belongings, and no, the government doesn't automatically get it. Thank you. That's not America. That's Britain. So, in America, they'll keep going through family lines until they find people for belongings, accounts, everything else. The only thing that America gets is if there are back taxes, or bills unpaid, or things like that. That's it. Otherwise, it all goes. It all goes to the relatives. I'm all like, right now, we have thousands of wills being overturned. You cannot question the dead and their wishes. The only thing that stands up is fake or illegitimate wills. So, those can be contested. Stop going to court and contesting shit. I'm all like, your families delegated things the way that they did for a reason. Respect the dead's wishes. You'll face them someday.